Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel. Tap the notification bell. I'd appreciate it majorly. So, let me, try to briefly and efficiently tell you kind of the new changes to the YouTube harassment policy, which apparently this was supposed to happen on the 10th, but it happened on the 11th. I don't know. I guess this is why Owen Benjamin said that his channel was going to get taken down on the 10th, and but it got taken down on whatever it was. I don't know what it was, the 4th. So, and but I didn't even know this was coming. But I've seen some changes in my own channel. You can always it's on the AI, the algorithm and stuff is always constantly changing now. It doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't happen so intermittently now. It just, to me, it seems like it's much more constant, and it's coming from all directions. It's not just like one way, and in the viewership or whatever. It's just everywhere. You just feel like you're being bombarded from all directions, and some of it's not even YouTube. That's part of the problem as well. Is there's just in my opinion, there's massive troll farms out there that have for years been, that actually YouTube likes, believe it or not, because they provide views, huge views that provide marketing statistics that they use. It's I mean, I don't want to go crazy here, all right? So, but I'm in a very unique spot. My channel is so psycho because, like, I started out pro Trump, I'm now against Trump, and I don't trust. I don't take this stuff at face value at all. You know what you could just, it's the money. It's always always the dollars. Always the dollars, like casino. And when a campaign has $1 billion to spend, you can bet that they're gonna get they have an audience with YouTube executives. Do you think? I think so. And if you don't have $1 billion to spend, you're shit out of luck, man. That's how it works. That's life. And I don't have $1 billion to spend, so I just have to do my best to navigate my way through YouTube life. Anyways. All right. So the summary, or the most important parts of the change in YouTube's harassment policy. I've tried to do this like 5 times, and it just is an example of, two things. How it's never exactly clear, and YouTube, for a variety of reasons, gives themselves lots of room to move this way and that way, and it's very subjective. And the second thing is that I hate this part about YouTube. I really do. I just want to make a video about a particular topic that I have an opinion on, that I obviously think is good, even if it's not. And I don't want to worry about, like, if I got to do this, then I hate making videos, and then it's like right back to, like your regular job, So, but the most important part, the biggest distinction here is that we've always removed videos that explicitly threaten someone, obviously reveal confidential information, personal information, or encourage people to harass someone else. That's always been the case. But now, moving forward, our policies will go a step further and not only prohibit explicit threats, but also veiled or implied threats. This includes content simulating violence towards an individual or language suggesting physical violence may occur. No individual should be subject to harassment that suggests violence. So, and beyond threatening someone, there's also demeaning language that goes too far. To establish a consistent criteria for what type of content is not allowed on YouTube, we're building upon the framework we use for our hate speech policy. We will no longer allow content that maliciously insults someone based on protected attributes such as their race, gender expression, sexual orientation, or sexual orientation. So, I mean, that's probably the biggest thing of the change. And little note here. Another additional note is people who exhibit a pattern of harassing behavior, not just one video. Basically, I think they can be demonetized. That's essentially what it says. Something we heard from our creators is that harassment sometimes takes the shape of a pattern of repeated behavior across multiple videos or comments, even if any individual video doesn't cross our policy line. To address this, we're tightening our policies for the YouTube Partner Program to get even tougher on those who engage in harassing behavior and to ensure we reward only trusted creators. So, and then the comments, to comments, which is, I think they are doing things in removing comments. I've had some people note that, they see a number that says whatever, 10 comments, but then they only see 2 themselves. Or they even have gotten a warning, not specifically for anything they comment on, I think, but just a preemptive warning saying, respect your neighbors, your community members, etc., whatever. So we know the comment section is an important place for fans to engage with creators and each other. At the same time, we heard feedback that comments are often where creators and viewers encounter harassment. This behavior not only impacts the person targeted by the harassment, but also can also have a chilling effect on the entire conversation. So to combat this, remove comments that clearly violate our policies. And they've mentioned a few tools here that I wasn't aware of. I don't know if they were introduced to me and I don't even know it, that you could turn on or turn off. I mean, they always had the spam folder. So hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, hold comments for review. I haven't read all these things. Like I said, I mean, I don't mind rules. I really don't. But like, if I got to become an expert on these things, then it's just like I struggle enough as it is making the damn video. And that is the story there, dude. That's the new YouTube harassment policy, man. Believe me, in my opinion, these things are pretty, it doesn't matter what I do. It wouldn't matter if I followed every single rule. There are favorites and there are not. There are people who are on the inside and there are people on the outside. There are people who have $1 billion and people who don't have $1 billion. And so it doesn't matter. And there's people, and there's definitely preferred demographics that I don't fit into, and in any of them. And that's, that part I don't necessarily begrudge. Because that's just on the other end. I mean, if they want to reach a certain audience and that's where the ad dollars, are, that part, whatever. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.